Hello, lovely friend. I am Dr. Mary Barson.
And I'm Dr. Lucy Burns.
And this is the Real Health and Weight Loss Podcast. Hello, lovely friend. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I am Dr. Mary, and today I am really excited to be joined by a special guest, the one and only fabulous Maria. Maria is one of our Momentum members. She is a truly excellent human. She is a 63-year-old woman who previously has tried every diet under the sun and has found a way to make real health and real weight loss sustainable for her. And she's here today to share her wonderful transformation, having not only lost weight and kept it off, but also transformed her mindset around food, loving and enjoying real food. She has reduced inflammation, got rid of knee pain, and has made fantastic long-lasting gains. So excited that you're here. Welcome, Maria. Tell us a bit about yourself.
Okay, well, as you said, I'm 63 years old and retired this year, but I've actually had last year off as well. And well, what can I say? I've tried all the diets in the whole world, like Dr. Lucy has mentioned in previous sessions, and got to the end of them, and sometimes I was successful and sometimes I wasn't, and at the end of it would start eating the wrong foods again and put all the weight back on plus some. So I think over the decades I've gone up 10 kilos every decade. And then so then I've got to sorry.
No, that's right. Oh, thank you. But so how long do you think prior to your real food revolution, how long had your struggle with weight been going on, do you reckon?
Oh, since I've had kids, probably. So my son's 37, so 37 years. Yeah, and probably even before that too, because of body image and stuff. And I look back at photos back then and I think I wasn't fat.
No.
But I thought, and that sort of starts it, I think. Yeah.
You're looking back at those photos. Oh, yes, I can relate to that. And what diets have you tried? Just give us a rundown. It's always interesting.
Yeah. Weight Watchers, Michelle Bridges, Kim Beach, I Quit Sugar. I've been to gyms and done 12-week challenges, actually won one.
Amazing.
I'm a rule follower. And just everything, like just the 800 diet, the 500 diet, the soup diet, everything,
All the diets, yeah.
All the diets, yeah.
All the diets, yeah. And you say that, short-term success, but all the weight came back on. Could you...
Yeah.
And now you're doing really well. Would that be fair to say that you're doing really well? So could you share with us, your journey? Yeah.
There's no turning back from this, yeah.
Yep.
I'm in this journey and I don't know, it's just changed my whole mindset, and this has been different from everything else I've ever done. And I was thinking about this morning, and it's because we have you guys in our pocket every week, and we actually talk to you. We're not having some video telling us what to do and how to do it and log your thing here and then, you're sort of by yourself. We've got you guys supporting us the whole way, and it's just, I don't know, it's life-changing for me. It's almost like my husband watches soccer all the time, and for me, I watch you guys all the time. Yeah. And I'm always, every time I watch something, I might even sit in the background and listen to what you're saying, but I'm there and you're live. And I get a pearl of wisdom every single time. Someone will ask a question, I'll think, I did want to know that. And I might have thought to ask it, but they've asked it. So it's just brilliant. The whole program and the support is just brilliant.
Oh, that's wonderful. So you're a member of our Momentum Inner Circle at the moment. Yep. And we've got a launch of that coming up soon. But could you share with us your journey about how you found real life medicine, or how you found our program and the sort of the tenets of our program, and sort of share your journey? I would love it if you could share your story.
Sure. Sure. So I went and had coffee earlier on this year with one of my friends, and she lost a heap of weight. And so we got talking. She said, "Oh yeah, I'll do low carb now," and blah blah blah. And she was telling me about Jimmy cakes, and I said, "Oh, can you send me the recipe?" Anyway, so she sent me the recipe, and then she sent me a little link, and she said, "I also follow these chicks. Check them
Awesome.
out." You know?
Yep.
Anyway, so I did. I checked it out, and I love a podcast, so I started listening to podcasts. I listen to podcasts when I go to sleep, so started listening to that, and I thought, "Oh, wow, this sort of makes a lot of sense." So then I Googled you, and then got onto the real life medicine, and then I joined I think I must have joined your mailing list, and then I got a thing to say about blah to Hazard.
Yes, our free challenge we did earlier in the year. Yeah.
Free challenge, and I thought, I'm going to try this. So I got on and did that, and then that finished. And I said to my husband, I don't want this to stop. It's only been, I think it's a week, isn't it? I can't even remember now.
7 days, yeah.
And I said, I'm going to join the program, and I'm going to give it to myself for my birthday. And he went, okay, because he's always struggling to find me a birthday present. So I gifted it myself for my birthday. And I got to the end of the 12, I think it was about 11 weeks or 10 weeks, and I said to my husband, I don't want this to stop. And I said, I can join this momentum program. And he went, oh, join it. He said, I've never seen you so happy, and like, the food's fantastic.
Wonderful. Yeah.
Yeah. And so I joined momentum because I just didn't want it. I just don't want it to stop, because I don't think there's an end to the journey. I think this is my lifestyle now. So, yeah.
Oh, so good to hear. We love having you in our momentum inner circle. It's such a wonderful group of women, of which you are a very important member. Can you share just what is different for you now compared to before trying all the diets, and now with this real food lifestyle and this, the support from momentum and all that, the mindset support? What is different? What has shifted for you?
I think it's everything else, there was always a start and a stop. So you're on this journey for 12 weeks, and at the end of the 12 weeks you're going to look fabulous, and I have. And I did.
Amazing.
Yeah. But then that was it. Then you're like out in the wilderness by yourself, and off you go and just keep doing what you're doing. And I call it the thin edge of the wedge. You'd go away somewhere, and you'd have like a weekend away, and you'd eat, and that would be, and then you get home, and it'd just roll on. And now I realise the thing with this is that you guys have explained to us what the food does and why we get addicted to sugar, and why we get addicted to carbohydrate food, or ultra processed food, I should say, really. And it just all makes sense. So now I'm just like, no, I'm not going to do that, because I know that it's like giving up smoking. I would never pick up another cigarette, because I know what it does to my body. Now I know what that food's doing to my body, and I think it's the education side of it. I just feel like I've got to 63 and only just realised, oh my God, that's what food does.
Yeah.
It's not just the feel in your mouth and the taste in your, there's a lot more to it. And I actually went to a friend's place the other day, and she said, oh, this cake was made with almond meal. And so I went, oh, yeah, I'll have a piece. And I started to eat, and I went, has this got a lot of sugar in it? She goes, oh, yeah, it's got a cup of sugar in it. And I'm like, oh. And I was like struggling to eat it. I'm like, oh, my God. It was so sweet. And I just, I did not enjoy it at all, but I sort of struggled through. It took me about an hour to eat it.
Oh, my goodness. That's dedication to eating cake.
I know. But it's just changed the way it's just changed my whole mindset. And I think the hypnosis, it's everything. It's like the combination of everything just really, really works. It's a brilliant program. And that's cool. I'm becoming a bit of a, is it called a zealot? A
zealot. Yeah. I love it. No, that's all right. You could be a zealot. You could be a real life medicine zealot, a real food zealot.
Taking people all the time into your programs.
No, that's all good. That's all good. So you've mentioned really beautifully the mindset changes that have happened as you've learnt about, how real food nourishes your body, how real food helps your body heal, and the dangers of processed foods, and that you're finding real food like easy and enjoyable now. But like physically, have you noticed any changes? Tell me about your physical changes that you've noticed.
Well, because it's gone now, I forget about it. But
Awesome.
in March, I was actually booked in to go and see a surgeon about having a knee replacement, and I put it off. And I thought I'll just put this off for a while. I don't know if I'm mentally ready for this. And my osteoarthritis is the pain. I have not had any pains in my knee since I've stopped eating the crap. And
So good.
honestly, I can squat to the floor. The inflammation has gone out of my knees. So, well, I can walk up and down stairs without holding on to something. It's just incredible. So that alone in itself is worth every single minute that I've been in this program.
Yes. Oh, that's fantastic.
And then the weight loss on the other hand. But that has, well, obviously weight loss will help that. And someone said to me, oh, that's because you've lost weight. And I said, well, actually the pain went before I lost the weight.
Yes. Yep. So the reduction, the inflammation, you notice before you notice the weight loss. Yes.
Yeah, because food inflames you and like does all this stuff to your inside. So yeah, it's totally changed that as well.
Oh, it's so good. Oh, you're doing so well. It's so wonderful. You've mentioned that hypnosis. So hypnotherapy is a big part of all of our programs to help safely and calmly and powerfully to help with mindset changes. What other aspects of like the Momentum program have been helpful for you that you could it was, you also, sorry, I'm interrupting you. You also mentioned that you get so much contact with Lucy and I, but yeah, what aspects of Momentum do you think help you?
Okay. So it's everybody else in the group, two like-minded people asking questions all the time. And it's really interesting because often I'll think, oh, I must go and write that down and ask that question. And then someone else will ask it. And I'm like, oh, I'm so grateful that people it's just the information and a lot, the light bulb moments and the analogies, like the woodshed analogy is just brilliant.
Yeah.
And Donna Freeman, she actually said something that if you went to the gym and got fit, you don't stop going to the gym.
Yes.
And that really, I thought that is so true. Like, and that's what happens with all the other diets. You go to the gym and get fit, or you go to the diet, get whatever you want to get out of the diet, but you don't keep doing it. Well, this one you keep doing.
Yes, so. Yeah. And do you think it's easy to keep doing? Like,
it's not. It's a no-brainer. I went away with 20 friends just recently, and I was actually really a bit trepidatious about it because Friday night we're having a pizza night, so everybody will just put in, and because we're all like travelling to get there. And so I thought, how am I going to do this? I could eat the top of the pizza, but that's not even appealing. So I thought I'll make my own pizza the night before and took it with me. And nobody even batted an eyelid. I just said, I just can't eat the base. I said, it really inflames my body. And they went, okay. So I said, I just bought my own, and they were happy. We're all sitting around eating. And then the next day we went out for coffee, and it was later in the afternoon. And, or not late, like after I usually drink coffee. So when I got to the coffee shop, there was kombucha in the fridge. I went, oh, I'll have a kombucha.
Good.
Yeah. And I got to the end of the weekend, and I thought I'd never go to the whole weekend. I took crackers because we had snacks and things, and took crackers and stuff. And it was just really, really easy, and ate around the food that I could eat. Didn't touch the stuff. And then on the last night we were there, they brought out this big plate of chocolate. And everybody's like diving in and eating chocolate, and they're going, do you want some, Maria? And I went, oh, no, it's not really the sort of chocolate I like. Yes. And then sat back and I didn't have FOMO, and that's probably the first time after a diet or at the end of something that I've got to something and thought, oh, I'm not even tempted. I was not even tempted. And we have chocolate, we have dairy milk chocolate in our fridge all the time, and I just am not even interested. Whereas before I'd buy two and hide one for myself, and so that everybody knows that I was eating a whole block of chocolate.
Yeah, totally. I love that you don't have the FOMO. So, yeah, I mean, it is absolutely true that you can eat whatever you want.
Yeah.
But you can also change what you want. you can
And
change just lovely good food that serves you to want that. Yeah.
I wasn't hungry, and there was like plenty of food and there was plenty of drinks and stuff, and I just navigated the whole weekend, and I was thought, oh, I've done that, I can do that. That sort of now set me up to do that forever as well, because I know. And there was another time I went out and had birthday cake, and the next day I just felt dreadful, and it wasn't a guilt dreadful. I felt like it had done something to my body, and I went, tick, okay, don't do that again, because that's how that makes me feel. So, yeah, learning all the time.
Oh, so good. It's so good. You've already talked about this a little bit, about like the community in the Momentum Inner Circle. So in Momentum Inner Circle, it's a beautiful group of women all wanting to transform their health together. Dr. Lucy and we're in there every day helping you, holding your hand, and we have monthly challenges, and we have weekly calls, and we have got coaching calls, and we've got beautiful accountability groups, and all of these sort of aspects that help and support people, all the mindset tools like hypnosis. But you mentioned community before.
Yeah.
Could you just like tell us a little bit more about your experience of the community and how that helps you?
Okay. Well, it sort of shows you that, like, people will write when they're struggling, or if they've had successes, and it sort of shows you how human we all are. We're all together, and everybody's really uplifting. So if you're struggling with something and you put something up, there'll be like 4 or 5 people will come straight on and go, no, this is what you should do, or you've got this and this happened to me, or something like that. And so you just feel like part of a community. You feel like you belong. So it's really nice to feel like you belong somewhere. So that's I think one of the main things I love about
belonging, a tribe. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Special.
Yeah. And I mean, you've come so far, and you've learnt so much. Do you have any can you pinpoint any sort of breakthrough moments along the way, little like aha moments where you noticed your perspective on health, wellness, and weight loss change as you navigated this?
I think just being able to go out and not be, as you call it, bullied into eating, or it's not a team sport. So someone sits down and they go, oh, you're going to have cake, Maria? And I go, oh, no, I don't like cake today. And they go, oh, I was going to have cake. I go, you have cake. You don't have to have cake because I'm not having cake.
I love it.
But really, I just felt, I got into it, and just I think every day listening to a hypnosis really changed, because what it does is it puts it into the top of your sponge. We used to say this at work when I worked years ago in a bank, that whatever was in the top of our brain would like sift down, and then we'd sort of forget about it. So it's we're always being topped up all the time on the right way to do things, or ideas, or of course I can go an hour without eating now, because like hunger goes away, and it does, because I distract myself with something. And I actually quite enjoy it when I do get hungry. I think, oh, this is working. And then when I do eat, after I've been hungry, I really enjoy it, because I'm eating because my body needs it, not because I'm trying to satiate some feeling.
Absolutely. That joy of real food. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
it's
fantastic.
just, and I'll eat dinner of a night, and I get to a point where I'm full, and I go, I'm full, I can't eat anymore. And there might be only like 3 mouthfuls on the plate, but I think my body's not the bin.
Yes.
So I don't keep eating it.
I love it. You're sharing these mantras. My body is not the bin. Eating is not a team sport. These mantras are really helpful.
Look, they've got in, I tell you.
They totally got in. That's so good. I love it. I love it. And what words of wisdom would you have for other women out there, or men too, but who have been like you? Because it's such, you're not Robinson Crusoe. I've been there. Lucy's been there. We've all been there, of struggling with our weight, trying every diet in the world, being stuck in that yo-yo dieting, horrendous diet roller coaster. what advice would you have for people out there who really do want to change their health and get better?
Okay. If you want a fully supported weight loss program that will not just help you lose weight, but change the way your body feels, there's no better place than here. It's just brilliant. It's changed my life. It's changed my feelings in my body. Like, I don't feel like I have to struggle all the time to get up or walk. I've lost weight. I feel clothes look way better on me. I've got more clothes now. I've actually had to get rid of some. But, so it's just, I can't recommend it any more highly.
Oh, thank you.
I wouldn't recommend any other diet but this. And I don't really call it a diet. It's a lifestyle, actually. So, yeah.
Yep.
So,
well, thank you. I'm so happy that you feel that way and that you shared that with us. Thank you so very much. I didn't tell her to say that to anybody. I promise I didn't.
No, she didn't tell me to say that. And a lot of my friends will say, no, that's what she says all the time.
Yeah, good. I'm so pleased that you've got such a wonderful lasting transformation for yourself, your health, your life. Yeah. It's just so brilliant. It is wonderful.
I'm so grateful. Thank you. I'm so grateful to you guys. And I think I've told you before, I sometimes go to sleep to your dulcet tones.
Yes.
Hypnosis, your Dr. Lucy. Yeah. So it's just been, it's brilliant, and it is brilliant, and I can't ever imagine not doing this. So, yeah.
Oh, fantastic. Wonderful. Maria, thank you so much for sharing your fantastic story. I just love it. I just love that you've got no pain in your knees, that you're feeling good, that you're feeling free. I just absolutely love that for you so much. So thank you so much for joining us. Today, we are so grateful for your time and sharing your inspiring story.
Thank you. Thanks, Dr. Mary.
Wonderful. Bye. Right. See ya.
Bye.
And gorgeous people, if you are interested in learning more about our Momentum Inner Circle, now is the best time to join. You can click the link or check out our website, rlmedicine.com/momentum. This December, we've got a wonderful, wonderful inclusion for our Momentum members, our Santa's Little Helper program, which is everything you need to have a wonderful, easy, stress-free, healthy, fun Christmas and New Year whilst staying on track with your health goals. We can't wait to see you in there. So check it out, rlmedicine.com/momentum.
The information shared on the Real Health and Weight Loss podcast, including show notes and links, provides general information only. It is not a substitute, nor is it intended to provide individualized medical advice, diagnosis, or treatment, nor can it be construed as such. Please consult your doctor for any medical concerns.